están? Yo soy Karim Sabat de PowerOfMetal.cl, el podcast live, y estoy aquí con el gran Graham Bonnett, con el que voy a estar conversando sobre su próxima visita a Chile. So, thank you, Graham, for being here with us. First of all, what does it mean to finally bring your own band to Chile?
What do you want? What do I mind?
How do you feel about bringing your
Oh,
band?
how do I feel about it? Well, none of us have ever been there. So it's going to be a surprise for us to come to Chile to meet the people for about 5 minutes before we have to go back to the hotel or whatever. You know, we don't see people, we don't get to meet people in the countries we're going to, as you probably realize. But it's exciting because none of us have been there. So it's going to be great. And it's winter time.
And what had you heard about Chilean fans and what you are expecting from this first show?
Well, what have you heard?
Okay. What have you heard about Chilean fans and what are you expecting for this show?
Nothing. I've heard nothing what to expect. I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. I'm deaf. Got 2 hearing aids, so I miss some words sometimes. I don't know what to expect, you know, because as I said, we've never been there, and it'll be a surprise to meet the people that live there and what they're like, their characters and the food, etc., you know. So looking forward to that, a surprise, something different.
Cool. And after such a long and influential career, does playing in new countries still feel exciting to you?
Yeah, always. As I said, I've never been there before, to your country. So it's always exciting. A few years ago, probably about 11 years ago, whatever, maybe 15 years ago, I went to Russia and I couldn't believe I was going to Russia. I thought, my God, what's this going to be like? And it was more than I expected. And they were great people. But I wanted to know how cold it was. And they said to me, it's freezing. It's really freezing weather now. It's the coldest it will ever get. So what I did when I got to the hotel, I took my shirt off. Walked out on the balcony to see how cold it really was. And it was really cold. It took my breath. But Finland is another place I went to, and I've been there a million times. And one day I was driving to a store with one of the band guys from Finland, and he said to me, "Where's your coat, Graham?" I said, "I don't have one." He says, "You can't get out of the car then." I said, "Why not?" He said, "Well, okay." I got out. This is Finland. Got out. I had a jacket on, a shirt. Steps out of the car. I couldn't breathe. It was just like Russia with no shirt.
Don't worry.
We know that now, don't we, Beth?
Yeah.
She knows it now. Bethany knows that too.
But don't worry, Chile in winter, or unless Santiago in winter, is not like Russia or Finland. It's better weather.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even though it's called Chile.
Huh?
Isn't it Chile and Chile? Hey! Chile and Chile. Well, the name is Chile. Chile, I know.
Yeah.
It's a bad joke. But it's winter there now.
Yeah, but it's warmer than Finland and than Russia. It's warmer, too much warmer than there.
I couldn't imagine anything being colder than Finland. Oh my God. It's unbelievable. It makes you feel like your body's going to snap. Like, am I freezing as I'm standing here? You know, unbelievably cold.
Okay, this show will naturally connect many chapters of your story: Rainbow, Alcatraz, Michael Schenker, and your solo career. How do you build a set list when your catalog has so many important moments?
How hard is it to put a set list together when you've got so many great choices?
Oh, I see what you're saying. So it's hard to put a show together because of all the different bands I've been with.
Set list.
Set list, you mean? What songs do we do?
Yeah.
Well, we do a bit of everything. we do a bit of Alcatraz, Rainbow, Michael Schenker, Christian Pelletieri, my stuff, my solo stuff, and of course the Graham Bonnet stuff band, the Graham Bonnet new songs. We do a few of those too. So it's a very interesting program, I think. You know, I enjoy doing it. It's nice to see people smiling and singing along with them. No. When they sing along, that means they know the songs, even though sometimes I think they don't know the songs. But it's it's a bit of everything.
Okay, and you have been in many bands that are named like heavy metal, okay? But many fans see you as a singer who never fits of the typical visual stereotype of heavy metal. You don't use you don't use clothes like Rob Halford or like Bruce Dickinson. You use your own style.
Yes.
Did you ever feel like outsider into the metal scene?
Well, I'm just being myself,
Yeah.
you know. And when I joined Rainbow, Richie Blackmore didn't like the way I looked, and everyone was dead against that. I mean, one day I had a haircut in England, and I hadn't seen the other guys at all that day. And so when I walked on stage, I had my hair very short, and Richie's there with his guitar, and he goes. He saw my hair, and he went behind the amplifiers and started playing. He didn't want to come on stage. That's ridiculous, you know. And next morning, Richie called the whole band to his room. You know, can we go down to? Okay, we all walk in, and well, Cozy or somebody said, "What's up? What's wrong?" And Richie says, "It's Graham's hair." So he said, "I want you to smash my guitar over his head." But
so you are an outsider,
really, but I mean that's the way it is, you know. I mean, so you know, I'm me. I'm not going to change for some guy in a band. I'm a singer, and this is what I wear, you know, whatever.
Okay, and looking back at your time with Rainbow, what do you think that made that period so special and still so important for the fans today?
I think it's because of the song.
Okay.
Since You've Been Gone, when we got the a recording of that, it was sung by a band called Clout, a girl band, and we're going, no, we can't do this. And do you know it changed everybody's career. That one song that Russ Ballard wrote changed Rainbow for the rest of the till now. I'm still singing that song on stage, and they're still doing it, you know. And it brought Rainbow onto the radio more than they were before. I'd never heard of Rainbow when I lived in England. I didn't know who they were. No clue. I'd heard of Deep Purple, but never heard of Rainbow. And so that song was a godsend to us, you know, it really was. And it changed the way their career went. Because then after me, Joe Lynn Turner joined the band, and it was more like a Foreigner kind of a sound, you know, which has got, Joe is a great singer, you know, but I think that's what Richie wanted. He wanted a band like Foreigner, you know, which wasn't me really. But okay. Joe got it, you know.
Sure. Okay, and you are singing songs like Since You Be Gone, All Night Long, and classics. But when you perform this song with your own band, do you try to stay close to the spirit, the original spirit, or try to do something more like you?
Yes. In fact, we've got one song on this album that is a one of my friends. And it's not heavy metal. Some of the other stuff is, and it's all, you know, but I'm not screaming, but it's all that high singing and all that. You know what you expect from heavy metal. What you expect from heavy metal. This is the unexpected. And what it is a song about my friend who died a long time ago, and it tells his story. And can I say who it is?
No.
I can't say who it is. Can't tell you who it is, but she just told me that.
All right.
But it's yeah. I mean, a lot of the titles are a bit of a giveaway, but I knew him very, very well, and he was managed by the same people I was managed with in England, in London. And it's a guitar player, and he died from excessive alcohol poisoning. You know, he got fatter and fatter, and eventually it killed him. You know,
Wow.
and that was horrible. So this song was written for him, and you know, it's not, as I said, it's not a screamer. It's not a, you know, a wild guitar solo. It's very honest, and very, very honest. I'm not showing off my voice too much, just a little bit here and there. And then I'm just being myself. I'm just, you know, I didn't think we'd ever do this song, ever. I made it up, oh God, years ago, probably about 15 years ago. I had this song in my head. And I thought, well, it will never be in this band. And suddenly it is, because we have a guest guitar player that's a big fan of Rory Gallagher. And it's on the track.
Oh.
That's it. But it's a sweeter song.
Hey, Graham, you have worked with a lot of legends in rock and metal, but there's still guys that you want to work as another legends that you didn't work before.
You froze a little bit. What? Could you say that again?
Okay, you have worked with a lot of legends in your career, but there are still some
Yes.
guys. There are still guys that you want to work in the future that you haven't
Well,
worked.
I would like to work with.
Yes.
Is that what you mean? Oh, yeah. I mean, well, unfortunately, a lot of them have died. It's I like Gary Moore's playing very much. I like Jeff Beck's playing very much. I never played with him. Gary Moore, I did a track on an album with him, but I never played live with him. I mean, there were so many great guitar players, but you know, I'm not somebody who looks for a guitar player that can play. You know, I look for somebody who plays melody and makes the song interesting, not just showing off. And there were a few of those guys around, like Gary was, and you know, it's hard. I can't think of anyone. I really can't. I think I've played with the best.
Yeah.
So far.
Oh. Okay. What? Let's go to the end of the interview. So I want to ask you, what do you think it's your legend? If in the future some guys told, "Hey, who is Graham Bonnett?" What do you think they will say?
What's your legacy?
Huh?
What's your legacy?
I don't know.
Some future guy says, who was Graham Bonnett? What do you think you leave?
I don't know. Well, it's hard to what my legacy would be to be remembered. I don't know, because I'm just a singer. He was a singer, and he sang. I mean, because I wasn't in one particular genre. You know, I wasn't this, I wasn't that. People now call me a heavy metal singer, but I'm not. I'm just a singer. I'm singing the same way I did when I was 18 years old and recording different stuff. So it's hard to put me in a drawer. Hard to say, oh, that's where he belongs. He's one of heavy metal, R&B, blah, 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 ballads, because I've done it all.
Wow.
And I don't know which one some people would choose, but I choose the guy who's can sing anything and make it sound all right. And I think I've got that, sort of. And that sounds big-headed, but I've sung in so many different ways, so many different bands, I should say, that I had that in me. When I was 15, I was in a dance band, playing guitar, ching, 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 playing for dancing. And then I'll get up and sing, "She'd get too hungry for dinner at 8," do like Frank Sinatra songs. And so that is implanted in my voice, that voice. And then, wah! And then that, and then, and that, and a bit of everything. And then, Elvis. But I mean, it's all there, and it's hard to say. I just want people to say he was a great singer.
Wow, cool. Okay, Graham, and what is your favorite song of all the songs you have sing in your career? What is your favorite song? Not the better song or not your best performance, but your best song.
Oh, it's very hard for me to think because Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow?
Yeah.
You know that song?
I Love You.
That one. Yeah, thank you very much. I love you too.
Okay. I Will Love You Tomorrow. So
Yeah.
it's okay. Okay,
Yeah.
Graham, finally yet to end. And what message would you like to send to everyone in Chile who will be waiting for you at Sala RBX with Graham Bonnet Band?
Well, be there. Please be there. You're going to miss a great show. Got a great band, and we've got some great songs. Please, this is our first time here, and we want you to come along and sing with me. I want to see you singing. I want to hear you singing. Because you'll know the songs better than me, I think. Maybe.
Okay, Graham, thank you for this interview. Have a nice day. Have a nice travel to South America and have an incredible show in Chile with all your fans that are waiting for you. Cheers for this moment.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you.
See you soon. Come say hi.
Where's the button?
Oh.
Yeah, come and see us, and then we'll see you and smash you around a bit.
I will try to see your uncle.